Right guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I want to talk about something that I've lived with for the most part of my life, and that is Aspergers. So the goal for this video is for me to help other people with Aspergers that maybe not coping so well. If you're struggling with social, or your confidence is lacking, or if there's any other issue that I can try and help with this video, I will. So if I don't cover everything in this video, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try and get around to answering your questions. Anyway, let's get on to it. So Asperger's is a cognitive disability that makes it harder for you to process information. I'd say the most common problem for people with Asperger's is socialising. I especially find it pretty hard to socialise with people that I don't know, like strangers and that. I start to panic, and I start to, like, my brain goes into overload. I have to work really hard to get my words out and think about what I'm saying before I say it, and it's just a challenge to have a conversation with someone, which normal people won't understand, but people with autism, that's a daily struggle for us. So the biggest thing for me living with Asperger's was getting a job. I got my first job at 17, 18, which is pretty old for someone. I really struggled to find a job that I wouldn't have a meltdown in, and I finally found a job which was lifeguarding. I got my first job at Landguard, which is Park Resorts. I was there for about a year, but there I really learnt to improve my social skills, dealing with customers and that. I haven't done any other job. If I couldn't work at Tesco's or McDonald's or anything that's fast paced, or I have to deal with lots of customers every day. Anything that's too much will just make me explode, basically. And I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but it would probably make me ill, because I just can't cope with stuff like that. How I've learnt to be more sociable is getting more hobbies, so you have more to talk about with people, and the more you do, the more in common you'll have with someone else, so you can talk about your common interests. With Asperger's, people tend to get obsessed about things that they do every day. So mine is photography. I've just started YouTube, so that's pretty much all I can think about at the moment. A couple of months ago it was martial arts and boxing. I did boxing for about 3 years and I was totally obsessed with it. But the obsessions tend to change. You'll find with Asperger's, you'll find something that clicks, and then that's all you'll think about, and that's all you'll want to do every day until you find something else that's interesting and that you want to do every day. I wouldn't say Asperger's is a bad thing. It all depends on the outlook that you have on it. Obviously I'm talking to people with Asperger's, I'm not talking about people that aren't dealing with Asperger's, because you probably won't relate to me right now. But this video is to help people with Asperger's, and yeah, if you can learn to push yourself and do things that scare you, you will turn into a different person. A couple of years ago I couldn't even get on a bus because I just have a panic attack. I literally would go crazy if I got put in an isolated place with people that I didn't know. A couple of months ago I flew out to Magaluf on my own, and that was like a monumental moment for me, because I've gone from not being able to get on a bus out of fear of strangers to flying to a different country on my own and living on my own with people that I've never met before. And yeah, it was a great experience. I was only there for a week. I wasn't quite cut out for it, but I should have just gone on a holiday. It was probably one of the best experiences of my life though, and definitely one that I'm going to remember until I'm an old man. So yeah, I definitely recommend pushing yourself. It'll give you a ton of confidence. Even get a gym membership. I'd been going to the gym pretty much all my life. I'm not pretending to be massive because I'm not. But the exercise makes you feel good. It makes you feel better about yourself. It makes you feel like you've done something productive, which is always great for your self-esteem. Even more so with people with Aspergers, it'll give you a place to socialise in and push yourself. So what else is there to cover? So some of you with Aspergers might find yourself having heightened sensitivity to things like light or sounds. I have a sensitivity to sound, not so much light, but sounds, really piercing sounds, I pick up very clearly. So for an example, one of my mates the other day was, I can't remember what they were doing, but they made this really sharp noise and it didn't seem to faze them. To me, it made me jump every single time because it was just so like sharp to my ears. Like, it was just horrible. So some of you people with Asperger's might relate to that. I don't have a heightened sense to light though, or anything else. Touch as well. I have a heightened sense to touch, which is not all that bad, but I do kind of have a meltdown if someone I don't know touches me or bumps into me. I kind of have like a mini breakdown. I try and cover that up as best as I can. Creativeness. This might just be me. I don't know if any of you can relate to this. If you do, leave a comment. But Asperger's is probably the best thing for a creative person to have, because you're locked onto something that you're interested in, like photography, drawing, art, video, anything that's art based or you need a creative mind to do. Asperger's is pretty much like a superpower for that. It's really pushed me on to start videoing, which I've wanted to do for years now, but never really had the confidence to do it. I've always said that it's like a superpower. It makes you, I don't say it makes you, but it allows you to lock on to single things that you find interesting and just improve that to its best. So another thing with Asperger's is that we tend to get over emotional because we don't understand emotions. So what I mean by that is when people tend to show emotions, people with Asperger's don't really pick up on it. So we kind of become, well, we kind of look insensitive, even though we're not trying to be. We're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, we just don't understand what's going on. And it's quite hard for us to deal with because it seems to make the situation worse. Even though we're not doing anything wrong, we just don't understand when people are upset, angry, sarcastic, etc. It's just not in our coding, I guess. It's pretty difficult to deal with. It's us, so we have to deal with it. So thank you for watching my video, guys. If it's helped you, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments in the comment section below. I love to see you guys commenting. I'm loving all the comments that I'm getting recently. It's really spurring me to keep making videos. Yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. I want to do more for people with mental health, so I'll be implementing that into my videos. I'm going to do more help videos and stuff like depression, anxiety, just to try and help some more people. If you like this video, like, subscribe and share it if you want. Thank you for watching.